Are you looking to get a business credit card? And more importantly, are you looking to get a $25,000 business credit card without any proof of income? Well, if so, then I got you. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford, and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably gonna want to consider subscribing. But on this video, we're gonna be talking about the Navy Federal GoBiz Rewards Visa and Mastercard. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so since I've been banking with Navy Federal for quite some time now, I've gotten approved for some high limit credit cards on the personal side. But today we're gonna be talking about how to apply for a credit card on the business side. So I just want to share with you guys what I've learned so far, and hopefully you guys can build high limit credit cards just like I have. So here we go. Okay, so first and foremost, let's start with the basics. You need a personal checking and savings account with Navy Federal. Then you can apply to open a business checking account. The process to open a business checking account is a bit different than when you open your personal account with Navy Federal. To open up personal accounts, you have choices. You can walk into your local branch, call, or just do everything online. But for a business account, then this is a whole nother department. First, you have to be a member with Navy Federal for at least 30 days in order to open up a business checking account. And I would recommend to apply for the business checking account over the phone. Just call and request the business solutions department. And then be prepared for the process to take about an hour. And obviously things may change depending on the time that you're watching this video. But yes, it will take about an hour if you have all your paperwork and you're ready to go. And the documents that you need will vary by the business type that you have. For instance, if you have a simple entity such as an LLC, then you'll need your TIN, Federal Tax ID Number letter. Also, your certificate of good standing and your beneficial owner form. Now, if you are a sole proprietorship and you're operating as an independent contractor such as an auto mechanic, barber, massage therapist, a real estate agent, then you're gonna need proof of your professional license. But once you have your business checking account, then you can apply for the business credit card. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'll do a more in-depth video later on how to open a business checking account in a future video, so stay tuned. For now, I'm just gonna assume already that you guys already have a business checking account if you're watching this video, so I'm just gonna skip that step for now. Okay, now let's go over the application process for the business credit card. Now, if you're applying for a limit under $25,000, then you won't need tax returns. Also, business age won't matter, and they won't require a proof of income or even cash flow from the business. Just keep in mind that any institution that doesn't ask for documents during the application still has the right to request documentation as needed. So use accurate information. And the main factor for qualifying you is going to be your personal credit and of course your internal points that you have with Navy Federal as well. That is why I always recommend you guys to build a banking relationship with Navy Federal first. But here are some data points to consider. Use the products that they offer. The more products that you have with Navy Federal, then the higher your internal score will go. Navy Federal has an internal scoring system that ranges anywhere from 100 all the way up to 450, and you typically want to be above the 250 range for best chances of approval. And if you guys want a more in-depth video explaining how internal points work with Navy Federal, then I made a few of those videos. I'll link some down in the description below for you guys to watch, so check those out. But Navy Federal has a lot of products such as auto loans, pledge loan, aka secured savings loan, a mortgage loan, a secured credit card, a few different unsecured credit cards, and even personal loans. I just did a video on how to get a $50,000 personal loan with Navy Federal, so if you guys are interested in watching that, then it's going to be in the link in the description below, so check that out. In that video, I pretty much go over all the steps that you need in order to get that $50,000 personal loan from Navy Federal, so check it out. But that's what I mean by building a relationship with this bank. You build a relationship history by using their products and making your payments on time. The more products that you have with them, then the more you are proving them that if they give you more credit, then you can make those payments on time. And that's why they're willing to approve people even if you have bad credit, because as long as you have a high internal score, then Navy Federal will approve you. But okay, let's go over some more data points to consider. Your personal credit is what they look at to qualify you, and they do pull from your personal Experian credit report, and that will be considered a hard pull on your personal credit. And try to apply when you have an overall low utilization across your credit cards. And also use your business checking account and show deposits. And even small deposits are fine, such as $100 only a month. But the bigger deposits, then the higher your limit approval will be. And obviously your initial credit limit will depend on your overall history. And a quick example of that, I've seen my clients get an initial limit of anywhere from $6,000 to $9,000 by just depositing as little as $200 to $500 per month. And you're gonna want to do that for at least 3 months, having an overall total limit of $1,500 in that account. Navy Federal business credit cards are PG, personal guaranteed by you, the business owner. They do not pull from your business credit report. And they currently don't offer automatic credit limit increases too, by the way. You have to wait at least 91 days to request an increase. And the credit limit increase request will be a hard pull on your personal credit. And you will inquire one hard pull for each credit card that you apply for or any business product that you apply for. And this credit card is available as a Visa or Mastercard, which have their own benefits, but I'll discuss that in a later video. And you get 1 reward point for every dollar spent. And the minimum credit on this credit card is going to be $5,000, and the maximum limit on this credit card is going to be $25,000. And your credit limit is going to be determined in the underwriting process. Now, your business bank account balance may be reviewed, but the PG, personal guarantee, will play the largest factor on getting approved or not. But once you you get approved for the business credit card, Navy Federal does not report the history to your business credit. They also will not report it to your personal credit, but they do, however, keep an internal score. But if you default or go into collections, then they will report that to the credit bureau, so always stay on top of your payments. And also, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button, I would truly appreciate that because it really helps me out a lot. But anyways, let's quickly go over what are the most frequently asked questions about this credit card. Is there an annual fee on the GoBiz credit card? No, there are no annual fees on the business credit card, so how neat is that? And another question might be, can I take a cash advance on my GoBiz card? And the answer is yes, you can take a cash advance all the way up to 30% of your available credit. And that in itself is huge. To be able to take 30% of your available credit as a cash advance is pretty awesome. So for example, if you have a limit of $25,000, then you are able to take $7,500 without having to use third-party methods to liquidate your card. Another question might be, is there a fee for cash advances? And the answer is no, there are no fees for cash advances. But one thing I will say is that the interest will start accumulating immediately, so just beware. The cash advance APR is 2% higher than the standard APR. But again, there are no cash advance fees, so that in itself is really good. And another question might be, can I obtain credit cards for my employees? And the answer to that is yes, you may obtain credit cards for your employees. And another question might be, how do I obtain convenience checks? How do you do that? To get convenience checks, simply call 1-888-842-6328. And here's another way to liquidate your card by requesting convenience checks. You just order the checks and you can write yourself or your business a check and then deposit that check using the app. And again, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button, guys, because it would truly mean a lot for me. Okay, now let's keep it going. Another question that you might have is, will my personal credit be checked when I apply for the GoBiz card? Yes, personal credit scores obtained from Experian are taken into consideration during the decision process. The underwriting process includes an evaluation of relevant credit information, including potentially the credit profiles of the business entity, individual owners, and or guarantees. So yes, it's going to be a hard pull on your personal. Now, building credit is a process, so just make sure your credit is at its best when you're applying. And that means a low utilization, no negatives on your credit report such as a late payment, no collections, and also no charge-offs as well. The better that your personal credit is, then the easier it is to get approved. And another question you might have is, does Navy Federal require a personal guarantee? Personal guarantees are required on all business lending products. Most institutions will require a personal guarantee when you're starting to build business credit, and they'll also check your personal credit. And that's why it's important to build up your personal credit. And one last question that you might have is, if I own more than one business and would like to have a GoBiz card for each business, how does that affect the limits on each card? Your maximum approved credit limit will be approved by the businesses that you own or co-own. For example, let's say that you own or co-own 2 businesses, and one of the businesses already has a Navy Federal GoBiz card. If you decide to apply for a new GoBiz card for your other business, your total limit will be split between the two. And that means the limit on your first credit card may be reduced. And this credit card does have a variable APR of 13.90% all the way up to 18%. But depending on the time that you're watching this video, then the APR may change. Well, I don't want to make this video too long, so I really hope that you guys found value in this information. And also comment down below if you got the Navy Federal GoBiz card already, or if you're trying to get it, and what's your business, or what business are you trying to start? Let me know in the comments, I would like to know. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We were at 17,188 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics, so if that's something you're into, you're probably gonna want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your credit cards, how to start business credit, how to get better personal credit. We talk about credit cards such as Navy Federal, Amex, Discover It, Chase, Capital One, etc. So if that's something you're into, then I would definitely consider subscribing. We also talk about real estate, mortgage loan products, all that. So this is your one-stop shop. And for those that don't know, I am also a licensed real estate agent, a realtor here in Southern California. So if you're trying to buy or sell or have any questions in regards to real estate, then I can help you out. All my information is in the description below. I am also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you're looking for funding for a home, then I can definitely help you out with that as well. All my information is in the description below. And again, if you guys are looking to get a $50,000 personal loan from Navy Federal, then I will link that in the description below, or just feel free to browse my channel. But thank you so much for those who made it to the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.